On September 8th, 2025, a devastating discovery was made in a Hollywood tow yard. The decomposed body of a teenage girl found inside the front trunk or frunk of a Tesla registered to the singer known as David. That girl was later identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and now, according to LAPD sources, the very artist who owned the car is being named a suspect. D4VD, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, is a rising pop artist best known for viral songs like Romantic Homicide and Here With Me. At the time of this discovery, he was on tour. Soon afterwards, he canceled the rest of his U.S. dates. Today, we piece together the timeline, the movement of the Tesla, and what private investigators uncovered, as police sources now say the singer is a suspect in her death.
In the case of Celeste Rivas, the 15-year-old girl who was found dead inside the front trunk of a Tesla belonging to singer David. According to TMZ, investigators are now looking at the singer, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, as a suspect and have deemed Rivas' death a homicide. Rivas was reported missing from Lake Elsinore back in April of 2024. Her body was then found inside the Tesla in September of this year while the car was parked in a Hollywood tow yard. It's believed her body was inside the vehicle for several weeks. The LAPD has not confirmed any new details to KTLA, and the LA County Medical Examiner's Office has not yet determined an official cause or manner of death. Toxicology results are still pending.
Celeste had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore in 2024. Her family had been searching for her for more than a year. Sources told several news outlets that she had gone missing before, returned home, and disappeared again months later. But how she ended up in Los Angeles inside the Tesla remained part of an ongoing homicide investigation. According to NBC4 sources inside the LAPD, Burke has been identified as a suspect in Celeste's death. Police sources also said that they were exploring whether multiple people may have been involved in moving or handling her body. However, as of the latest reporting, he has not been charged with any crime. On August 27th, parking enforcement marks the car's tires after complaints from neighbors in the Hollywood Hills. On September 3rd, the vehicle receives a parking citation for violating the 72-hour rule. On September 5th, the Tesla is towed and impounded by the city. On September 7th and 8th, tow yard staff notice a smell. LAPD is notified, and the body is found. But this is where the story becomes even more mysterious. A private investigator hired by the owner of the home where Burke previously lived stated that the Tesla was moved multiple times in the months leading up to its impoundment. Neighbors reported seeing it shifted between at least 3 different parking spots within the area. This movement happened while the car's registered owner was reportedly on tour, raising questions about who had access to the vehicle. Surveillance stamps and neighbor interviews collected by the investigator also suggest the Tesla may have been moved to avoid parking enforcement or to avoid drawing attention. None of this proves who placed Celeste's body in the car, but it forms part of a timeline detectives are examining. Following the discovery, investigators executed a search warrant at the Hollywood Hills home tied to Burke. Officers seized electronics devices and other materials. Police sources told reporters that Burke has not been fully cooperative with detectives, though he has also not spoken publicly about the case. The medical examiner has not released the official cause or manner of death, leaving unanswered questions about what happened in the hours, days, or weeks before Celeste passed away. In the weeks that followed, upon the discovery of Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body inside of David's Tesla, photos began circulating online. Images showing Celeste and David Burke together. Some showed them side by side. Others appeared to show a level of familiarity between the two. Detectives have not confirmed the nature of their relationship, but the public is asking, if they were close, why didn't David react when Celeste disappeared? Did he contact her family? Did he know she was missing? These are questions investigators are now trying to answer using the evidence collected from his home and electronic devices. During the search of a Hollywood Hills property associated with Burke, investigators reportedly seized phones, laptops, hard drives, cameras, and cloud accounts. These materials could answer key questions. When did David and Celeste last communicate? Were they together prior to her death? Who moved the Tesla around Los Angeles for weeks? Did anyone else have access to the car or devices? So far, detectives have not released what they found, but sources indicate the seized data has become a central part of the case. One of the biggest remaining questions is cause of death. The LA County Medical Examiner has not yet released the full toxicology results, a process that can take 4 to 12 weeks depending on the condition of the remains and the complexity of testing. Toxicology could reveal substances in her system, signs of foul play, indicators of overdose, clues about the time and circumstances of death. Until that report is complete, detectives cannot declare an official manner of death, whether homicide, accident, or undetermined. As public scrutiny intensified, fans and commentators noticed something unsettling. David Burke has remained silent. He issued no major statements. He canceled shows, and according to police sources, he has only been partially cooperative. To many observers, especially after the photos circulating online, this silence feels loud. Some ask, if he cared about Celeste, why no public concerns when she vanished? Why no outreach to her family, if ever? Why disappear from the public eye now? Detectives, meanwhile, continue to build a timeline. At the heart of this case is a 15-year-old girl whose life ended in unimaginable tragedy. And now, as David Burke is formally considered a suspect, investigators face a difficult task. Unraveling how Celeste ended up inside his vehicle, determining her cause of death, and identifying everyone who may have been involved. Until the toxicology report is complete, and until the seized digital evidence is fully analyzed, the biggest question remains. What really happened between Celeste and David? What did detectives find on the devices? And who is responsible for her death? This is a developing case, and Covered True Crime will continue to follow it. Thank you for listening to this video in this case about Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Please consider subscribing if you are interested in receiving case updates. Until next time, please take care of yourself and be safe.